This is the skein. This black dot is where I place the center. So, and this color 4 is where it comes. So I place it here like this, and we'll start with the skein. When you get a skein like this, people say that in one end you are just wherever it is there, like this ends, you are supposed to pull it, tug it. So let us try that. I hope you will succeed. Slowly I'll hold it and slowly I'll pull it. Okay, so at this point I make it little longer for your ease. I'll be keeping it short. So this is thread cutter which is included in the kit. So this is there, and let's take the needle, and here we have the needle threader, which is very useful. We'll take one strand from the skein, remove one strand from the skein, hold it like this, and slowly pull it out. This requires a little bit of a practice, so it will bunch like this, but you will eventually get it, or you can extract it otherwise also. So yes, so we have got one long strand of thread like this. Pull this out like this. Okay, it is possible, but when you are a beginner, I would suggest that slowly, do it patiently, because it can cause an entanglement, and then you have to cut a new thread from the skein, which can be very frustrating. Okay, the last part came up well. Yeah, but sometimes it tangles. That's why I wanted to show you both methods. Okay, next step, we'll hold these two together like this. Now we have already placed the needle threader in the hole of the thread. So now we will slowly put these two pieces through the hole in the needle threader slowly. So now you have seen this. Then let us give it little, like probably 2-3 inches, because we don't want it to come out. Then slowly pull it out like this. Okay, so now you have seen that our needle is threaded. So this method is called loop start method, where you have a loop and you have this is how your needle is threaded. I'm taking it slow because this is a very useful trick to study for cross stitching. Now let's come back to the pattern. This is the center of your of the pattern, and we have marked the center with the black dot, and we have also marked it here on the fabric. So now we need to, if we go 2 squares down, this is where the number 4 color starts. So we have threaded the number 4 thread, this being our center point. We'll go 1, 2. What we'll do is we'll insert our needle through the right bottom corner of the square like this. Okay, and we'll slowly pull. Now we are going to bring it out through bring the needle down to the left top of the square. And now what we'll do is we'll pull out the thread, and when we come here near the loop, we will pass this needle through the loop. So here we have a loop, and now the next step is to send this needle down to the same hole through which we took out the needle second time. See? So now you have this front is like this, the back is looking like this. There's a small knot here, which means it is intact, and this is a very good way to start your stitching without having a knot in the back. So now we'll continue stitching like this, okay. So usually we don't do full cross stitch in one go. In a given line we will try to do the one side, and then when we come back, the important part is the direction of your first stitch in the X is in this direction. All your stitches should be in that same. What we usually do is we will do half stitch, which is, this is what is a half stitch. We will do for the entire row unless it's a very lengthy row, and then we'll come back and do the reverse in the reverse direction. Then we'll go to the next step and do from here to here, and then we will do the reverse cross, and like that we'll finish. But once we are here, since there are involves 3-4 stitches, I will plan to come down here and finish this up and go like this. That's when you say counted cross stitch, this is what is that. This is the counting part of it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here I have finished the 6 stitches, and now I'll be doing the reverse. So this is how the behind looks. Okay. So now we'll come back. So here we will try to put the needle in the same hole that we made before, so that it is much neater. So here we have finished one row of the stitches. So the end looks like this. So basically we'll be doing the vertical stitches twice in the same place. Now let us go up, it up across, and then I'll bring it down in the half crossed way. And then what I will do is, here I will take a, I'll just go across here. Okay. So basically in this square I'll be starting from the bottom right, though here I started in the reverse order. That's because otherwise the needle will come out and the thread will come out. Okay, so now I'll continue, and here also if you look at the design, this also involves 6 stitches here in this line. So let's do that fast. So this is how the fabric looks after 2 rows of stitching. The back looks like this, so it's pretty neat this time. So this is how my original work looks. I should have avoided this long strand of black thread. I should have knotted the thread and started with a loop. My Merry Christmas is also not very neat, but that doesn't matter. Nobody is going to come and check the back of your fabric once it is done and framed. Next we will do this third and fourth line in the pattern. That is the next part. Thanks for watching.